Okay, we're back and we're going to talk about Ezra Miller and all the controversy that's going on right now. Here we go. So, Rolling Stone magazine put out a report, an article talking about Warner Brothers after his last arrest. They're putting the brakes, kind of putting a pause on moving forward with anything with Ezra Miller as far as Warner Brothers goes. That would be the Fantastic Beasts franchise, and that would be The Flash. Now, it is interesting that not too long ago, they pushed The Flash into 2023. Now, people were saying, well, it had to do with Shazam or it had to do with this and that, and they're doing reshoots, and maybe they're not killing Ben Affleck and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of feel like they knew something was coming. You know, there was a big dust up when he kind of choked out a fan, because he was drunk one night. The video kind of went viral. I did a rant video on it because I was so disgusted that they didn't even like reprimand him or do anything. Warner Brothers just kind of let it slide. And then there was this weird video he put out where he was like challenging the KKK to kill themselves with their guns. It was a really cryptic and weird. And then this latest thing, he gets arrested and has a restraining order against him because he busted into this room where there was a couple that were dating, were married or something, and he threatened to kill them. Let's just say that we all know that Ezra Miller is a little eccentric, okay? He kind of dresses wild. He's really into the modeling thing, and he's almost like the male version of Lady Gaga as far as like outfits and things that just he does to shock people. And he likes to cosplay at cons and things like that. And he overall seems like a nice guy. But with that facade, there always comes the demons sometimes with people like Ezra. And, it just seems like he can't handle his alcohol. Now, who knows if he's doing other kind of things. I always get surprised when celebrities turn up, dead, like when Carrie Fisher died and they found like 15 things in her system, when Tom Petty died and they found like, 12 things in his system. And recently, like the drummer for the Foo Fighters, he had all sorts of stuff in his system, opioids and this and that. And I always feel, shocked, but not shocked when you find out all the stuff they're into. But if he's had some bad behavior, even on the Flash movie, where they couldn't control him or he just acted, he's eccentric. Like, I've worked on films and TV shows with really eccentric actors that are pretty famous, but they got their quirks, but that's because they're very cerebral, they think differently, they act differently. But that's kind of what makes them who they are and what makes them a little special. But I almost feel like somebody's got to step in because it looks like what's happening with his career, he's really on the uptick. But maybe these substances and drinking and alcohol, this stuff's not good for him. And if people don't step in, it could be like a Robert Downey Jr. thing where he crashes and burns and then has to get into full recovery and then regain his career back, or worse, something really bad can happen and we see a headline that he's passed away because he overdosed on something with fentanyl. And so what I think right now, although a lot of people are just like, really knocking him, what we really need is to figure out how to bring him up and support him so that he doesn't screw his life up, but also he could keep doing what he's doing in the film industry. And it's just really sad to see this kind of, he seems to be spiraling a little out of control. So, that's my thought. Let's not tear him down. Let's hope that he gets the help he needs and he can fix himself. Those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one.